It's me, Chris P, and I was lucky enough to get to ride Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind on opening day, and I'm here to give you a mostly spoiler-free review of this new Epcot attraction. There will be some footage of the queue, so minor spoilers will be there, but with no audio. Just a reminder, once this channel hits 500 subscribers, I'm giving away a $25 Disney gift card. All you have to do is find the hidden Mickey and leave a comment with the timestamp and answer this week's question, which is, are you excited to ride the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind? Or if you have already ridden it, let us know what your thoughts are. Now, if you're planning on riding this attraction, there's two ways that you can currently get to experience it. Either through the virtual queue or purchasing an individual lightning link. Both of these options go almost instantly though, so you need to make sure you're logged into your My Disney Experience app before 7 a.m. and ready to snag your preferred way to ride. Now, with all the basics out of the way, let's talk about the actual experience. The queue feels like old Epcot, at least in my opinion. And it does even reference the Big Bang, which, if you're familiar with Ellen's Energy Adventure, the Big Bang was a huge part of that ride, and this ride took that location. There's other nods to classic Epcot as well, but I'm not going to give those away. I'm going to let you guys discover those for yourself. All of the dioramas and little models that they have of Xandar and of all the different spaceships remind me of that old Epcot feel as well. Not to mention, it reminds me of the inspiration for Epcot that you see when you go on the People Mover at Magic Kingdom. So if you are an Epcot purist, and I understand the nostalgia behind it, don't knock on this until you fully experience it, because I do feel like there are those classic Epcot elements within it. Now, of course, no Guardians of the Galaxy movie or anything is complete without jokes and just an all-around good feel to it. And I gotta say, they nailed it in that aspect as well. There were at least 5 times during the pre-shows alone that I definitely laughed out loud. And a moment when you're going up the lift hill for the coaster that had me cracking up as well. Now onto the actual ride and coaster experience. This is like no coaster I have ever ridden before. It is truly showing you a story. You're getting immersed in music and just everything around you. Like, I'm gonna have to ride this ride at least 3 more times before I even fully get the story, because I got into the music once that backward launch hit, and I was just immersed in the music and just seeing some of the set pieces and screens around that I completely forgot there was a story going on at the same time. All in all, this is just the most immersive roller coaster I have ever been on. And I've been to SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Universal, and all of them have great roller coasters. And by no means does this match the thrill level that you will find at some of those parks. But the elements that they have in it are just phenomenal. You're not going to find big drops or anything along those lines. It's really just a lot of turns and small little dips that I don't even know if you can consider dips. The one element of this ride, though, that can cause some people nausea or discomfort is the fact that it is the very first Omni coaster. Basically, it'll spin very controlled. And spin is even a very loose term to use for what this ride does, because it just turns very smooth and gently, but it is enough to disorient you if you're not looking straight where they want you to look. This is also one of the longest indoor roller coasters in the world. Every time I thought this ride was going to end, it just kept going, and I couldn't believe how long it lasted. It was absolutely astonishing. The fact that it lasts so long works in its benefit too, since there's 6 different songs that you can experience on the ride. These songs include I Ran by A Flock of Seagulls, Disco Inferno by The Tramps, September by Earth, Wind & Fire, One Way or Another by Blondie, Conga by Gloria Estefan, and Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Now, no new attraction is complete without its own line of merch. Unfortunately, the shop wasn't open because it's just too small for the opening, but they had all of the merch located at the Creation Shop on opening day, and there is a boatload, which is just truly awesome to finally be able to have some Marvel representation on this coast. They had everything from a Loki staff to a Star-Lord helmet, tons of pins, swords, you name it. I mean, one of the coolest things in my opinion was they had the Eye of Akamotto and the Infinity Gauntlets, both Iron Man's version and Thanos' version of it. And each finger moves individually, and when you buy it, it comes with all of the Infinity Stones as well. And on top of all of this Guardians and Marvel goodness, it means that we're getting closer to No More Walcott and the park being completed finally. I cannot wait for the day that we don't have to walk around the walls and we can see the beauty that the park truly becomes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give that bell a little ring-a-ding-ding. And let me know down in the comments where the hidden Mickey was and if you are looking forward to riding this ride yourself. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I'll randomly draw who wins. The more hidden Mickeys you find until then, the more chances you'll have to win. And remember to keep a little magic in your everyday life. Share that magic. You never know who's having a rough day, and a kind gesture or smile in their direction just might turn their day around. And I'll see you real soon.